So there is one amazing feature in Perplexity AI that I would say could be very useful for content creation. But unfortunately, this feature is quite underrated, and I'm talking about the tool called Perplexity Pages. So in a nutshell, this feature is letting you create a Wikipedia style article but with the help of AI. So basically you can create an article very quickly and AI will do the rest. Now I think the best way or the easiest way to describe it is by watching this demonstration video. I'm going to play this video and I'm going to explain to you along the way. Again, you can create an article using Perplexity Pages by just entering the topic, and then AI will do the rest. It will do the research, it will find some images, it will also let you choose or guide the structure of the article. You can always change images, you can always add tables, bullet points, paragraphs, etc. You are basically in control, and it's really you working with AI. You're not just sending one prompt and then done. This will give you, I would say, the most control compared to using traditional way of creating article with AI. So as you can see here, it can create tables, it can create bullet points, and many other types of content in these Perplexity Pages. But unfortunately, Perplexity Pages is not for creating content. I mean, it is for creating content, but it's not yours. You cannot just copy the content to your website. I mean, you could, but you have to do it manually because the structure of the page making it very difficult to imitate or making it very difficult to extract to your, let's say, WordPress website. So this is one example of a Perplexity page. You can see that it looks like a regular blog page, and I would say it looks great. There are some images, some text, paragraphs. There is also this nice navigation, and overall this could come across as a regular or traditional blog post. But then again, you cannot export this content. There is no way in Perplexity to export the file into document like PDF or Markdown format. It is just not possible. And what's weird about it is that at the same time, if you are using Perplexity thread to, just start a new thread on Perplexity, you can export the conversation to a PDF format. But the same cannot be said for Perplexity Pages. So this feature, I would say, was created to make people come to Perplexity because these pages are actually indexed on Google, and Perplexity is getting millions of traffic because of the content that was created by people with the help of AI. But it is actually possible to get this content to your website. So you can create a Perplexity pages on Perplexity. You don't have to publish that, but you can export the content to your website. And I'm going to show you how you can do that. But let me show you the example or the proof that it is possible. So this is an article on my demo WordPress website. This is the article. There is some images, paragraphs, etc. And it is coming from this Perplexity page. It is exactly the same content. I just literally copy and paste that. And of course, you cannot just copy and paste manually because there are so many elements. The structure looks very different than a typical WordPress website. So there is a special way to get this content out. And I'm going to show you how you can do that. So first, you have to navigate to perplexity.ai, and then you can start creating a new page. You can click Library. And then you can navigate to pages to see all the pages that you have created, or you can also just click this page button to create a new page. All right, so it is asking you, what's your page about? You can just write any topic, and there is almost no prompting needed here. It's really simple. For anyone that doesn't know how to prompt or doesn't want to be bothered by prompting, then this is, I would say, an amazing feature. Let's say I want to create a piece of content about amazing facts about golden retriever. All right, and the audience, well, I would say it's for anyone, and that's about it. It's as simple as that. And then send the message and just let AI do the rest. I just need to wait until it is creating the initial draft of the article. It is not going to be a full article, and you can basically just ask AI to add content based on the kind of content or the kind of element that you want to add. All right, still creating, and I'm going to show you around. There is some images. Again, you can always change the image. There is this paragraph, so there is some headings level 2. There is no heading level 3, but that's totally fine. Right, okay. Almost there. Usually it will create maybe 3 to 4 paragraphs. There you go. So you can always continue. You can create, let's say, a table or bullet list, or maybe media and text, or just some pictures if you want to. That's the benefit is using this AI tool. You are in control, but at the same time, AI is giving you good suggestions that would help you decide what is the content that you have to add to the article. So that's really amazing, and I would say I wish all the tools, AI writing tools, could have something like this, because it's very useful. It's not just letting AI write everything, it's always you in control of AI, not the other way around. So I guess I'm going to just show you a few examples here. I'm not going to create the full article. Let me just add a new image. See, it is finding media instantly. I don't have to go to Google and then find some images. It will do it on my behalf. And I can also change the image. For example, this doesn't look great. Let me change with something that looks better. Let's try that. And yeah, there you go. It's really, really simple. Now, the question is, how do you actually get this content to your website? Well, here's how you can do it. First, let's go to Chrome Web Store, and then you want to open the website, and then you want to search for a Chrome extension called Perplexity. Disclaimer, I made this Chrome extension for exactly this purpose. Now click on it, and then you have to add the extension to your Chrome browser. So this extension is very useful if you are working with Perplexity. There are a few features, like you can send the content to WordPress instantly. There is also a copy clean feature, and then lastly, I just added this new feature that lets anyone to export the content from Perplexity pages. All right, now the extension has been installed. Let's go back to the article again. There you go. Now I do recommend to refresh the page after installing the extension. Alright, still, oh, there you go. Now you see there's this new button, export to HTML. It's still in beta because Perplexity keeps changing the UI and I have to deal with that. So it's still in beta. May not always work every single time, but I will try my best to make sure that this feature is working. So if you click on this button, it will export an HTML page of this Perplexity page. Now I'm going to open this using Google Chrome. And there you go. We have this article, including the images, by the way, on this HTML format, and then later we can copy this to your WordPress website. And the way to copy it is quite simple. Just select all the text, all the elements on this page, and then right click, copy, and then go to your WordPress website. Let me visit my website again. I'm going to add a new post and just copy and paste, as simple as that. But there is one thing that I think you need to know. So I can just right click and then paste, and the content would be there on my website. But maybe the only problem is that these images are not exactly hosted on your website. If you actually click on the image, you see the link is actually not your website link. It is somebody else's website, and you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that the image is on your website. So you can either click on this button, you can do it manually, or if you have tons of images on your web on the article, then I do recommend another approach. So let me just undo everything, and then let me just go to the dashboard, go to plugins, add a new plugin. There is one plugin that lets you automatically upload any external images that you just copy to your article, and therefore it is becoming your image. Not your image in the sense that it's going to be hosted on your website, so it's not going to be calling content from third-party website. So the plugin name is auto upload images, and I do recommend to mention the name of the developer. So it is called Ali Irani, if I'm not mistaken. Auto upload images Ali Irani, because if you don't include the developer name, there is a good chance you won't find this plugin, and search engine on Google, sorry, not on Google, not on WordPress, just really awful. So you want to install this plugin, and then you want to activate it. Activate. And then I'm going to create a new post again. And just to be sure, I'm going to copy the content once again. And then let's close that, paste. And the upload is happening in the background. And you basically have to save the as draft first. And then if you go back to the media page, you should see new images that was from this page, from Perplexity page, into your website. So let me go back to the dashboard again. And then let's go to media. And there you go. There are some Labrador Retriever, actually Golden Retriever dogs here because all the images have been uploaded to your website. So yeah, basically that's about it. And again, do not publish the article that you just created using Perplexity pages. Don't do that. Keep it private, keep it as a draft, and instead just publish the content to your website. And by the way, I forgot to mention that the version that you just exported is actually clean. There is going to be no annoying elements like this button. There's also no citation numbers here. So it's going to be a lot cleaner when you actually get it to your website. You can actually check it out. It is completely clean, so you don't have to do the manual editing anymore. So yeah, that's about it. Go ahead and use Perplexity and let me know what you think about this extension. So if you want to create article using Perplexity thread, which I think still makes a lot of sense because you are in control about the prompt, the attachment, and many other elements, then you can check out this video if you want to create article in a much detailed way. So click on that video and I'll see you around.